see, the thing about Gundam is like, if you've seen one Gundam, you've pretty much seen them all. Like a lot of shit carries over from one series to the next. Now, granted, G Fighter is a lot different.
Yeah. I remember the suits. See, that's the one I was talking about. This like tournament style.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. That's not the first one that I saw like that. It was a newer one. But it was like G Fighter, but they had like the tournaments and shit. The animation was.
You talking about Build Fighters?
I'm not sure. It came on Toonami too. I don't know if Build Fighters came on.
Toonami had Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, and I think G Fighters.
I haven't seen Seed.
Like,
Seed, I think
there wasn't
there
wasn't another one that was like G Fighter where they had the morph suits and shit. Like where they got.
I want to say that's Seed.
Cause the Seed do the same, so it has the same cockpit as G Fighter.
I don't remember.
Cause there's another one that's just like G Fighter with the same cockpit, and it has them doing the tournament, and they're from different countries and shit like that.
I might have to look at it. Right now, I'm trying to make my way through the UC. Right now, that shit's harder than fuck.
Word.
Dude, I'm at this part in Double Zeta where they went to like they went on a colony, but these motherfuckers are like they're like ancient Mayan people. I'm like, what does this have to do with fucking robots? Like, it's just goofy as shit. And like, oh my god, the captain of the ship is this dude who's like married with kids, and they just picked up this chick who wants to fuck him like so bad. Damn. And she's about to make her move, and he's like, wait, I have a kid. And it's just
he has a kid?
Yes.
That he forgot about?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Well, it's like she's about to like mac on him.
Record?
Yeah, it's already recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's about to mac on him, and then like they get hit, and it goes like 0G mode, and like a picture of his family is like behind her. He's like, wait a minute, I have a family. Because he's been like so bricked up this like in like the past 2 or 3 episodes. Like every time she's like, Captain, oh my god, and he's like,
Stop playing with me.
Stop
you
playing
can tell,
fuck.
this dude, he's got like when you first meet him, he's like very like prim proper, like I gotta be the man, and now he's like, right. You gotta think, since the first episode, this motherfucker's been on the run. We're talking like the first series. He's been in this fucking shit, going 100% of the time. He's had so little downtime. So he's just musty as fuck. He's got like 5 o'clock shadow. He's been in space with these fucking kids. he's like, bro, I just need a pipe. Like, he really just needs a pipe. Like his brain is so dead. His dick is so hard. Forgot about this.
Like, somebody please.
Yeah.
What's her name's kind of? I mean, this is different. Let's start off from what I've seen. With the Mercury shit.
Yeah.
I just caught up on it, and to me, it's actually pretty gas. But I'm not used to seeing the fucking the Gundams, the mobile suits get like fucking harmed so easy, like them fall apart and shit.
Yeah.
Like because like in the other anime, it's like you see the Gundams pop up and like the motherfuckers get blasted and there's nothing not scratch on them.
Yeah, it seems like in Witch of Mercury everything feels like a training suit.
Yeah,
you know,
it's so weird because like I know I'm supposed to suspend my disbelief for anime, but the whole time they're like, it's training, and I'm like, that motherfucker got blown to shit. How did they not kill him?
Because the cockpits are here.
I get it, but like, you know how easy they're children piloting fucking death machines. Like how, bro?
They go out, and then getting like they'll fight in space. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole shit just blows up. Not only that, but there were times when they were fighting, and the fight got brought out of a different location to where like other kids were, and it was like, bro, like y'all could have got trampled, because it was one dude, I think he grappled another guy, another Gundam, and then pushed him out into the courtyard, and it was just full of people.
Yeah, that's
and people were like, yo, back up, go and fight.
Yo, there's a fight.
Oh yeah, it was like a high school fight, bro. It was like, yo, back up, let them duke it out.
That's like there was a series called War in the Pocket, which was it painted it like people on the colonies were just like, yeah, fucking mobile suits, dude. And so like a mobile suit fight happens in the city, and these kids are like, that's fucking tight. And then it like zooms into everybody in the middle of the shit getting fucked up.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
Damn, man, ain't tight no more.
It's not tight. It's not tight. Like this little kid, like he's literally on the front line for the. It's only like 6 episodes, but he's like there the whole time watching people get fucked up. And by the end of the series, it's like his friends are like, "Yeah, let's go play army," and he's like, "No."
I have cap, bro.
No.
With what you told us to watch in the G Fighter, though, I'm gonna have to talk about it now.
Yeah.
Look here.
No,
I prepared, but specifically, I just thought about that part where you see the kids pop up in a fucking bar, and it was like, yeah, we got these jewels and shit. Like, I was just like, damn, they trying to get a bag in the middle of this shit, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. G Fighter is so goofy because it starts off as like a revenge anime. He's trying to find his brother, get revenge for his brother, and it just like fucking turns into a romance by the end. Spoilers, but like that's not even like the whole show. It's just like it's so goofy.
Well, they set up, dude. Yeah, it's literally the whole point is a huge tournament of power. Yeah, they just send a bunch of Gundams all over the world, and whoever like beats the most ass just wins.
Yeah.
Do not to mention that, but the main character, I guess he's like a kung fu master.
Yes.
He was just catching bullets.
Yes.
Bro,
the I said,
come on.
But then again, like he caught like an air kick, like an air projectile beam, like he just went, and he just. It's like word. I guess he just super hard.
Bro, I had so many questions at that part.
Dude, at first I thought he was catching it from like the Gundam, which was like, damn, that's pretty hard. And then no, it was just the dude. He was just throwing a normal kick.
He was throwing a fucking key energy blast.
Yeah.
Kick.
So I had even more questions. I was like, hey, y'all got like Kai in this universe? Y'all got like spirit energy or something?
No, they just go hard as fuck, bro. Like I'm telling you.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. He walked inside of a bar, immediate smoke. He was just.
Oh, I got to that part.
Yeah, immediate smoke, bro. He even did the like the Goku Nappa thing where he's like holding that really big dude up in one arm or whatever.
Sorry, talking this shit like.
Yeah, have you seen this man?
That's what I like about this show is it's literally, dude, it's so over the top. Like it's literally like we gotta make a battle shonen.
Man, the only person he was making sense right from the get go was the I don't know if you remember the
officer.
The officer. I'm like. Actually, this man making a really good point. Y'all are fucking up the entire planet.
No, that's that's my thing. So like on one hand it's super goofy, but on another it seems like I don't know if it's gonna be like this for the entire show, but they have like this secondary like ecological like things that running with it too. I mean like it seemed like the whole city just been fucked up by Gundams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good threat line. And then it zooms in more of just like more karate kicks and shit. So it's like, it's going back and forth between like serious and like, didn't the nigga handed him a pizza at the end.
Oh yeah, no. That was the most disrespectful shit of it all. Because like, at the beginning, like, he's like, you know, like he kind of had it coming to him. Anybody that's fighting on a Gundam or fighting on this fight, they had it coming to him. Because my brother, he got a good point. He like, planet Earth, my streets. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Y'all ain't about to do none of that shit here. He's like, nope, arrest their ass, get their ass locked up, fuck them. Now I ain't doing that shit here, right? And he's like, get the fuck out of here. But when he brings him into the office and shit, he's just like, I know you want some food. Why don't you eat one? He shoves his face into the pizza. And then later on, like when he gets out and shit, like towards the end, like the man, he done fucked up the other Gundam and whooped his ass
and save the officer and stuff.
So he's just like, pizza, and gives him the pizza. Is that the same pig pizza you shoved this nigga face in?
And then like it fades to blue. Yeah. And it's just a still shot of him smoking a cigarette. Or the like main dude's just like he has a box of pizza.
That's so hard. That's so hard.
I was like, wow, this guy's a real man of his word. You can't out Pizza the Hut, man.
Y'all got caught up with you're both caught up with Witch of Mercury, right?
I stopped at like episode 5. I think.
5. I'm on. It's like 10 episodes.
Yeah. I think I'm like episode 5 or 6.
It's like there's something about like so when there's one Gundam, it's like all right, like this is okay. But when they introduce like a second Gundam, not that they haven't even done that shit. I haven't seen this week's episode, but like
they did. Oh wait, no.
Did they?
I don't know.
No, it had the gun before. It had like a pseudo gun format. It wasn't a Gundam.
Oh no. Yeah,
Like in this week's, they did.
Not in this week. That's been because it was like
They didn't introduce the second Gundam.
yeah they did.
They did.
Yeah they did. Yeah they
When?
did. It had to be like about the 4th episode. It was like that they
When in Witch from Mercury?
in Witch of Mercury.
Second Gundam?
They did not introduce the second Gundam.
All right, y'all. You remember? You know the dude that's like rich dude with the blonde hair, and he got like he basically got like the
He's dripped out with he's got like the harem.
um
Are you talking about?
the dude that's they
You mean homeboy that got put in the pizza oven?
Not this.
That's what happened.
Pizza
Set
oven.
to bake for
Yeah,
500
dude
degrees
got
Fahrenheit.
blasted. They said you said a little too.
Oh
much.
yeah.
No,
Okay.
that was not a Gundam. It
Yes,
was
it was.
a mobile suit that had a pseudo gun format. It was not a Gundam.
Oh, I know what you're talking. It was
They said it
I
was.
thought for that
No.
fight, I thought for that specific fight,
It
they
had a-
rigged it to be a Gundam, or they put the gun
It had.
format.
It had. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't a Gundam.
It had
It
gun
had like a
format.
mock-up gun format. They can't.
He's literally
the
said
thing-
he
no.
literally said you can only be. He was like you can only be the Gundam with a Gundam and using a Gundam, like.
Because he got into her Gundam.
And he said no. He said no because they tested. He said that you would know that I know that's a Gundam because his machines responded to the only Gundams respond to other Gundams.
What was
They
that again?
literally say that. Because
No,
that's how
he
they
got-
find out.
how they explained his outfit or his mobile suit was that it's not a Gundam because the only Gundams that have been created were from the witches on Mercury back in the fucking day. They don't have any Gundams anymore. Other than Main Chick's Gundam, they were
Bro.
saying his shit is hooked up with it's almost a Gundam, but it was something like they can't make the Gundam.
They said that shit was a Gundam, bro. They even said it several times.
I think we
over,
probably
swear.
just getting lost in semantics.
I
I
swear, 'cause
remember.
there's
All right, dude. All right,
There's two known ones so far. There's that one and hers.
I can't tell you if it is or what.
Check it.
Because I know. So like he
confirm.
because he himself was bred. You know, he's a clone or whatever. So he got
Yeah.
bred to like pilot Gundams. And I don't think until that last fight, he actually got, I guess it was like, because he had a talk with his creators or whatever, they were trying to make sure that he won the fight, so they put in the gun format. I don't know if it was a...
Because his body
Gundam
can
too.
only take like two
much.
more fights
Yeah,
before
yeah.
he's like done.
So I don't know if he was piloting like an actual Gundam itself, or it was just a gun format. I don't know.
I'm pretty positive it was a Gundam because they were keeping it secret.
Yeah.
And then they had to like once they basically expose the other shit, other Gundam or whatever because of it, using evidence that it responded to the other Gundam. They exposed that her Gundam was a Gundam, was actually a Gundam.
So what's the main
And-
difference is like Gundams eat up life force or something in this show?
Yes, but hers is like it's a little different. They did something.
Oh, they took out all the harmful, like they removed all the threats out of it or something like that, right? Or something close to that matter. It's like
Yeah, it won't like it'll only respond so much like depending on your like connection with it or some shit. Like
Yeah. Because I know when he got inside the Gundam, he saw that the Gundam was like different. Like it was still a Gundam, but it didn't harbor like any like the negative aspects of piloting a regular Gundam, something like that.
yeah,
Because he was like, I think he got inside the Gundam and he was just kind of like, he got like angry because
he was,
he was
like,
at
it was not the
peace.
same.
Yeah, he was at peace inside the Gundam. He was like, shit, man. If
Yeah,
I was
he-
piloting this shit, I wouldn't have to fucking die.
Yeah. That would have grew up and like had something nice.
Yeah, but in
like,
his shit, he got fucking like, I feels like he's got needles and shit
yeah,
stuck up to his head.
tortured all his life.
Yeah, some straight up BDSM shit, man, and his Gundam over. So yeah.
What episode did this bullshit happen on?
That was literally I guess like episode 4 or 5, because that was the episode where he got toasted strudel.
Yeah, he got smoked. I was just like, damn. I was actually kind of growing to me because I thought he was gonna like make a little turnaround and shit.
Yeah, well, he was trying to.
And then that shit happened. I was like, hey, y'all cold for that. Y'all cold for that. Come on, bro. let that man go.
Turn around to a gravestone, bro.
Yeah, he could have been like an engineer or something. He might not be a pilot no more. Like work on them hoes.
I don't know. I feel like clones just got a bad. Once you're a clone, bro, it seems like you're fucked up. Like your path is already made.
I really should have took the time to memorize everyone's fucking name.
Yeah, I can't remember for shit.
Like they're saying names and I'm like, what the fuck?
They name drop really fast. Like I can't remember everybody.
What's the main Soletta?
Soletta,
yeah.
Dude, she is
so goofy.
A fucking idiot. Like she's a straight up idiot.
Yeah. I like her. She's cool.
Dude, here's the thing. When she's not inside of a Gundam, she is a bumbling like buffoon.
Oh yeah, she just get real dick. She's super ditzy. Like she.
It's past that though, bro. It's like a new level. This shit, like her character reminds me of like a shonen protagonist from like the 90s and stuff. Like they're just so.
Well, remember she is really like old fashioned and shit. Like
yeah, but she don't have to, dude. But she don't have to like start. She literally starts like tripping over her words anytime she speaks to anybody. And like, what was that? She said something to someone else.
She got like a.
And then hid behind. Bro, it was.
It's like some cringe. Like
it is. It's pretty. Yeah.
I think it's honest. I think it's like I like it because that's why I like that part of the character. Like I don't know.
I can't. I'm just glad she's
she's
super. I guess the whole appeal of the character is that she's just absolutely busted whenever she's inside of a Gundam. She just all that like non-confidence issues and just bumbling like idiocy just flies out the window and she can just she's pretty much like Yugi Moto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Her brain, when she in the game, her brain,
yeah,
it's like it's game time.
She literally like, Pharaoh. Yeah.
She's probably like, I don't know. She reminds me of any like, I don't know, neurodivergent person I've ever met. Like,
oh, I mean,
like,
yeah, like I'm sure,
up.
but I think the fact that she can't even string like a sentence together for most of the showtime is like it gets a little like aggravating sometimes. She got
a little bit better. A little bit.
Okay, like I said, I only made it to like episode.
Yeah, watch it a little more. She get a little bit better. But then she does do something like that. It was a team level, but she did that like it was goofy as fuck. I was just like, bruh, I don't know about that. Like that's goofy.
Yeah, they don't say anything about his mobile suit being a Gundam.
Yes.
No, they don't.
You gotta watch it.
I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for him.
He's already seen it.
No, he's only seen a few episodes.
I think I stopped around that episode where he does.
He gets toasted after that.
That's around where I stopped.
Yeah, he gets toasted after that.
But he doesn't know what happens afterwards. They go through it again and explain because of it's the big pivotal the event in the shit. Like, but it's when they're I'm just gonna say it's when all the big heads meeting about their businesses and shit.
Oh.
And when
I mean honestly. I don't really care too much about spoilers. I'm just watching just to watch it.
Talking about whenever
you don't care?
You talking about when they make like the Gundam Foundation or whatever?
Yeah, during that meeting, they explicitly said during the beginning because they put her up in the podium and shit, and then they start.
She was piloting a Gundam.
Yeah, and then if you listen, and then if you listen to what they're saying about owning one too, and they say explicitly that they will scrap ours, and because they start to say, and of course we will scrap our mobile suits.
Because that's what I'm saying. They had They were attempting to make Gundams, but they didn't.
That was a Gundam.
Because he says like when the guy was like, it lacks the sensation of somebody reaching into my fucking brain. Because they weren't making it right. They probably thought they were making Gundams, but they were fucking it up.
I do remember that part. Yeah. I thought it was more so her. I thought it was her Gundam specifically was like the way that I saw it was like normal Gundams, have like I guess they end up like hurting the user in the end, but
Yeah.
hers is special enough to where it didn't feel like the user was at like life threatening situation.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
The way that Gundam series normally work is like if it's not one of those where like shit like everybody's like G Fighter where everybody's already got a fucking Gundam is like let's say like Double O, like I said, Double O is like the most Gundam ass series there is like it's like everybody else has just got mobile suits and then some motherfucker rolls up. So in Double O they're I can't remember what their foundation is called, but they just pull up with Gundams and shit like hundreds of years ahead of everybody else. So then the fucking whoever, I think it was like the Earth colony or whatever, was like, oh fuck, like we're about to get dicked on if we don't fucking get Celestial Being, that was their name. They're like, if we don't catch up with Celestial Being, we're fucked. So they start like creating pseudo Gundams, but it's just like better mobile suits. But they're like, these are like our equivalent to a Gundam, and then they get dicked.
Yeah,
because it's not a fucking Gundam. They think it is.
But the what's the name is like, all right, in Wing, those are all Gundams. They're even made all made by the original scientists or whatever.
Yeah.
But in the for the first suit that they made or whatever, which is Hero.
Yeah.
The one he uses is really fucked up. You see other people try to pilot it and shit, and then like they literally are having like visions where they're like, it's giving them like vision type shit where they're on the battlefield and it's like the shit's happening, but then like when they get done with the battle, it's just like,
I think,
oh shit, I just fucked everybody up. I thought something bad like just happened, but I was really just fucking everybody up. And then it's like some type of mind trick where it's kind of like putting blinders on them to allow them to fight as hard as they possibly can.
I think Wing is the one where it's like pseudo sentient, where it's like it'll take over the user if they're not strong enough, because they still need a pilot, but it'll literally take it over and fucking kill them, but like use their essence to fucking beat ass.
But they made another one later on, the one with the dragon whip thing shit. Not Lao Fang or whatever. He's not the Asian dude, but it was like a burgundy colored mobile suit that the tall ass dude used.
Which one is this?
He tried to let Hero use the shit, and that shit fucked his mind up using it. He was just like, oh, this is some crazy shit. It's just like, it's similar to his Gundam, but it was like even worse. But basically, that was the only other Gundam that was like the original Gundam, which was the first one made. The other ones don't have the same drawbacks as those two Gundams, but those are all still Gundams though. That were made by the original scientists.
Before I started watching just some Gundam stuff, I thought it was a Sorcerer of the Stone type thing where only certain people can pilot certain Gundams.
It depends on the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
that's what I thought it was. I thought it was like they're each like legendary artifacts or whatever, and like only certain, I guess, like if your will is strong enough for the Gundam like fucks you super hard, be like, yeah, hop in.
It's so some of them are like Celestial Being 00. That it was pretty much like that.
Oh, okay.
But then like you saw G Fighter, that shit don't matter.
Yeah.
In the UC, that shit does not matter either. They got motherfuckers hopping in the cockpit left and right. It's just like some people, they like I said before, they like in every series you got like they call them new types. They're like the next evolution of humans.
Yeah.
Like they're the most adept at piloting Gundams. Because I think like Char Aznabul's sister, I think it was Char's sister, like hops in that bitch and gets her ass beat. Like immediately gets that shit destroyed. Everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of there!"
So were there only a set amount of Gundam that were made originally?
Yeah.
Or is that just...
Yeah. So I'm not done with the UC. Like I'm only in Double Zeta, but like in the original one, it was just they only had time to pick one. Because it was
everybody wanted to get involved, like once they knew them bitches were created. Like,
yeah, so it was you had like the fucking whatever, like the space Nazis came in and like I guess they got the word that there was like a top secret project going on. They invaded this colony like right as the main dude Amuro, like his dad was the one that made the Gundam. Like they're like, fuck, we only made one. They tried to get it out and they retconned some shit because initially in the original series, Amuro was just like he was just trying to get to fucking safety, and everybody's trying to get this bunker. so they don't get fucked, but it's too late. And the ops pull up, and then he just sees the Gundam, and he's like, fuck it, I'm trying to live, bro. Like, hops in the cockpit, immediately starts murking down highly trained soldiers. Like, it's fun. I stood up when I saw that shit. I'm like, this motherfucker's like 15. You just established that these are highly capable soldiers piloting mobile suits, and he just dicked them down on the spot. But yeah, they only had time to make one, and then in fucking it.
Shit's OP.
Yeah, and then in Zeta, it was like the original Gundam gets destroyed at the end of the original series, and they make the next one. It's like the Mark 182, but I think there's like several Gundams. I don't know.
Bro, the thing's so strong, and Wing, fucking heroes his OG Gundam or whatever, can it has a cannon on it. And that cannon, you literally blow up a whole entire colony in one shot.
It's one of the most. They did confirm that's one of the most busted Gundams.
Like that shit was insane. I was just like, that's like several nuclear bombs.
Which one in Wing?
Yeah.
Because the colonies are like, ain't they like big as a planet? Got that going like, shits are huge.
Yeah, I haven't seen Turn A, but they say that one's also really fucked. Like that was some crazy shit.
So is a common thing is that Earth is always just getting fucked up.
Yeah, so it's always like you've got the Earth colonies and then the space colonies.
Yeah, what they call them, like they call them Earthians or whatever. Or
it depends on the series. Normally, it's like Earth is pretty well off, and then they're like dicking on the space people's rights. Is usually the deal. Yeah. It just kind of, and it's not in some series. I think it's like Earth's resources are like drying up and fucking I don't know. Double Zeta or not Double Zeta, but Double O was. Like I said, it's like the pinnacle where like Earth's, I think like their resources were drying up at one point, and then they push it into space, but I don't know, they were fine. Now y'all gotta watch Iron Blooded Orphans. That shit goes hard as fuck. That's like the definition of like Earth fucking with everybody else.
You keep saying this.
It's good, bro, because it's like these kids are on this rock, just like pretty much slaves, and they're like fuck, because they don't have any rights in space because like so much shit has been fucked up for like Earth and like another planet called Gallarhorn.
Yeah.
And like these kids, they're just like, fuck, dude, we just need money. We just want rights, and that's it. And I don't like. I was on their side the whole time, but some people like they started to be like, these kids they were reaching too far. You know, they went too hard. I'm like, motherfucker, like.
Oh, so like they're fighting for like their own independence essentially.
Yeah, so
to be accepted, I guess they're like they're just.
I'm not really spoiling anything because it's literally like the first 3 episodes, but it's like they're called they're what's called space debris, which is like they're just kids and like who they were either born up there or like their parents sold them off for money.
Space debris.
Yes, they are literally fucking dirt. That's what they say. Like you are worth nothing. Like. So what happens is like
racist, dog.
No, like straight up, like no one gives a fuck about these kids. Like they live on this fucking asteroid in space or some shit, where like it's like a mercenary group, and they like bought these kids because like their parents sold them off for money or whatever, or like somehow they got put in this situation, and like if a fight breaks out or they need a job done, they just hand a 5-year-old a gun and say go in there. Yeah, like these kids.
Child soldier.
Yeah,
let's
like
go.
straight up.
That's some real ass like Middle Eastern shit right there. Like,
yeah, they don't give a fuck. Yeah, like the first 2 episodes.
No disrespect to the Middle East, like, you know, not all the, like, but you know.
The first episode, they literally get invaded, and you just see these kids getting fucking sniped in the head. Damn. Like it's crazy, and then like after like the first 2 episodes, like they're like, okay, fuck this, like. And then they get the older dudes, the mercenary group. They pretty much like gun a couple of them down and tell them to fuck off, and then they start running shit. And then it's like the princess of Gallarhorn. It's when it starts getting like political. Like the princess is like, I'm not even gonna get into all that shit, but like they have to like escort her, but it's like Gallarhorn wants her dead. And like because they're escorting like such a high profile client, they start to make like a really big name for themselves, and at the same time it's like if the mission goes well, then like they'll become like this well respected organization. Like it's good. It's good shit.
Just tell me this, is G Gundam like peak? Is it like top 5
so.
peak shit?
I think it is. There's never, because you're always smiling. Yeah. You're always like What the fuck?
Cause I was like, I
so many times.
dude, I was fucking with this shit. It's like, bro, this shit is so absolute goof troop.
That's
What
what
is
I'm
that?
saying. This is the one with the windmill Gundam.
Oh
Yeah, where it's just a bunch of fucking windmills.
Yeah.
This is the one where they have the colony of Mexico. That's a fucking
Hilarious,
sombrero in space. And then the Gundam has a
wait,
sombrero.
like the planet has a sombrero.
Yes. What's it called?
It's hold on. I need you to see this.
This is in G Fighting?
Yes.
Oh god.
This shit is the 90s.
They could not release this today. They have the Fish Gundam, where it's got like a fish fin.
I've seen that
This
shit.
is my man right here.
This shit's kind of hard
Yeah,
though.
this is really hard. Man. Like, he's got a cactus on his shoulder.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
Yo, what?
Bro.
Yeah, he's got a mustache. I shit you not.
Man, Ludioka in his big.
Yeah.
God damn.
He is so hard. Oh, the fucking, it's like the Matador thing on his shoulder. I think that's what they're going for
Oh
there.
wow. Okay.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Let me look at the colony of Mexico. You can see. Somebody posted this on Twitter a while back. They're like, no fucking way. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the colony.
Yo! That's the colony?
Yes.
Yo, is that? There are 2 cacti.
Yes.
Bro, you know how fucking massive these cacti have to be?
Enormous.
Bruh.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're always like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Amazing.
That's wild.
Fucking
That's
incredible.
actually wild.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think of Mexico every time I think.
Dude, right here.
Is that G Gundam?
Yes.
This nigga got flippers.
Yeah. He's also a transformer. He's transformer.
The shark
Yes.
whip.
That's why I was like, dude, we absolutely have got to fucking watch this shit.
Yeah, somebody made an entire spreadsheet of all the Gundams.
The
And
certified
yeah,
hood classic.
dude,
Bro, is that a windmill?
Bro,
Yes,
alright,
there's
so-
just a bunch of them in the fucking field. Just-
check this out. All right, so look and see where his windmill is at. It's in his front, right?
Yeah.
He's also punching. He's punching through the windmill as he's
I
flying.
didn't think about that.
No,
Damn.
I saw that shit in action. I was like, bro, this shit
That's
is-
so precise.
Bro,
How fast is he fucking punching?
Dude,
Dude, he's gotta be the Why is it on his fucking chest?
I don't know why it's not on his back. Well, honestly, I don't know why they give him like boost packs. Like I don't know why you.
I
gotta
think
be-
it was like camouflage. I haven't gotten to the episode. I think that's what it's
for
supposed
the
to be.
game.
Because, you know, like, they're just shit, like, you can see one, like, 3 of them in the back.
Or maybe it's a functional windmill and it provides power.
No,
like,
that's-
Aren't there people inside though?
what you
Yeah.
mean?
So they just chill out in the fucking field and wait for
No, they
the
shoot in
ops?
space.
Well, I'm talking about when they're in Sweden or whatever the fuck they are.
Well, you know, most of the mobile suits and stuff, they have autopilot on them. Like them bitches can turn on. Like, if that's in G Fighter, that's in the first episode. You see them when them Gundams they turn on, like without them even being in them yet.
He's so hard. Bro.
Yeah, but it was still. I thought it still had to be operated by
Yeah, they still
one
had
person. Yeah.
it still had to be operated or whatever. But it had like a little autopilot on it.
Okay, maybe that's shit. Maybe that's what the streets need.
Alternate take, he just stands on it. That's
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
how he
yeah.
flies, bro. Like, oh my god.
But now it doesn't look like a regular windmill.
What
I mean, he
Now
could
you're
be
right,
like
so-
Optimus Prime and like it's on his chest.
Oh, it's
but then-
we just transforms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot of energy just to look like a regular windmill in the field.
Well, the fact that was the fucking choice of disguise in the first place, like, I feel like he could have been a building, he could have been like anything else. They said, no,
Honestly,
it's
I
gotta
would be disappointed if they didn't do exactly what they did.
be-
Like, this dude, fuck it. Yeah, I mean, I fuck
Why
with
was
it.
he punching through the fucking...
That's wild.
It also could have just been swords. Like, he could have just, like, taken the fucking windows off and then been blades.
Oh, that would have been hot too, but then he wouldn't be able to fly. So it's just. clearly they can't afford booster packs. So.
I mean, he could have just had the boosters on his fucking feet. I'm pretty sure that's how that actually works out. Is he's got like on his back.
Does he actually have propellers on his
Yeah,
feet?
you just saw him in space. Like he's got fucking like thrusters.
Actually, yeah, and that wouldn't even make sense if you had it in front because the wind would push him backwards. Like he wouldn't even be going the right.
This is a lot to think about.
Interesting.
Unless he purposely flies backwards.
That's like that Godzilla move where he just fucking flies back.
Dude, clearly them niggas just started drawing shit. And we're like, yeah, looks good.
I wanna, yeah, like that's one of those series that like I would pay anything to just see the process.
See what it was going on.
Yeah,
in there.
I want to be in the room. I want to be on that team when that shit went down.
Probably having fun with it. I can only imagine back then. Like,
yeah, like 80s, 90s anime, they're just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what stuck. Like Gundam, they're like, we've had all these series at work. Fuck it, bro. We need to sell some action figures and just make some crazy
Not
shit.
many creative and innovative thoughts have made it into the outside of the universal consciousness yet. So then there was more ideas you can come up with.
I honestly think for that, it was just like they saw Transformers was popping off. I'm like, yo, let's get a piece of that, bro.
You ever heard some shit like that?
What?
That like you have an idea or whatever, you come up with something like an invention or whatever, like, and if you don't like act on it or put it out there or do anything with it, like manifest it, then it'll manifest somewhere else.
Yeah, that's why like lately, like I'll make a video and then like I'll start scrolling because I'll put in my drafts because I try to like drop shit like throughout the day. Just because I think the algorithm likes it a little bit better. But if I see like somebody make some shit a little bit too close to the shit I just made, I'm like, drop it now, bro. Like I have to drop it before somebody else does. Yeah, I know, like it's unavoidable. Like you're gonna make the same shit somebody's already said. Yeah. Like I mean, your ideas are coming from a place to begin with.
It's billions of people.
Yeah.
Cranking out shit.
Yeah, especially like on TikTok because they got they got like sounds that a lot of people like they'll use.
And no trend.
Yeah, and I've done shit before that like I did it and then I started scrolling and I saw somebody else already did it.
Dude, on Instagram, it might be the same one on TikTok, but they'll show you a sound that's trending and let you save it so they can use it later.
They took that from TikTok. Instagram is literally just TikTok.
Copying,
yeah. Because I've been using it here and there. I've been trying to learn the algorithm on all these different sites, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers. What drives me fucking crazy though is like, let's say you make something on TikTok, like you can save that video and you can re-upload it. But if you take it from TikTok and put it on Instagram, they will push it down. Like it will not get pushed out. But if you take the watermark off and then use their font, like put it over the TikTok font, it'll push it out. Like it's so fucked, dude. It's crazy. That's why a lot of people they'll just record shit like on their regular camera and then just like
upload it separately. Yeah.
But the thing is, like TikTok, like it's just way easier to film it on there and then go from there. I just like, I don't know. It doesn't have like the best editing. It's hard to explain. It's not like the best editing software, but it's like it gets the job done, like pretty quickly. Like, if you're just trying to make shit and go, and it's like you want like mid-ass content, like it's really easy to push it out.
Yeah, I think so. What it's Facebook. Yeah, Facebook has Instagram, right? That's who owns it.
Yeah.
I noticed. I don't know if y'all been on like. Well, you probably have, but YouTube's been pushing out like video. Well, it's more like shorts. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. It's the same thing.
Oh, dude, I'm telling. Like, I've literally been keeping up with everything, and it's like they are like I've been looking at like a lot of the statements like the CEO's been talking about YouTube Shorts. They actually had a program in October that was like if you hit like 80,000 subscribers or some shit from like the month of October to like December, they would put you in the Shorts partnership. They just started a partnership, but I was like 80,000, bro.
That's a lot.
It was like a crazy ass high number. I was like,
what you gotta hit that in like a single video or?
No, it's just like you literally can make as many videos as you want. They only gave you 3 months to do it, and I was like,
So what if you already had like 70,000 already and get the 10,000 in the last 3 months? They put you on or?
yeah, like if you were already almost
like you
there,
talking subscribers or likes in the video?
subscribers.
Subscribe. Oh shit.
It was
man,
either
shit
I don't remember. I want to say it's subscribers. It might have been likes, but I want to say it's subscribers.
That's pretty hard to do, man. You
Yeah.
had to already be like popping off
Yeah,
already.
Some people that's years of work right there.
Yeah.
It was like, it was some crazy ass shit. Cause like every content channel I was looking at, like they were all like, you guys gotta get on shorts, you gotta get on shorts,
Yeah.
man, you gotta push this shit. And it was like I couldn't like, I still haven't figured out the algorithm for that one. Like it's really weird. Cause like I'll put some shit out there and it's like it dies, and then I'll put just some bullshit up and it pops off, and I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, well, if you do clickbaity shit, it always works. But clickbaity is always it's clickbait, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just you get that type of audience.
That's that's what works, honestly. Like the clickbait ass thumbnails and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you gotta do. I
Just
mean,
take the old school route, man. Just go out and about, the populace and shit. Fuck with the fucking like the cons and shit or whatever. You know, shoot
that's
some
what a
shit
lot of
there.
my mutuals on TikTok do. It's like they
Right.
just go out and like interview people. That holiday Matsuri I was talking to you about, I'm so fucking mad, dude. It is going so hard right now.
Was it a con?
Yeah, it was a con in Orlando. I was talking to Raymond about going, but I didn't have the funds.
Jeez, I'm broke too.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm beyond broke.
It's like a Christmas themed anime convention, but it's like, dude,
Christmas.
it's so hard. And like I've got a lot of mutuals out there, just like interviewing people, having a great time.
Where's it at?
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
The
I mean,
place,
shit.
the spot to be.
Bro, I'm so mad. It looked hot as fuck, and like a lot of them, they went to Anime NYC as well.
Don't worry about it. You like, look, just prepare for the next time you know about it. See.
Yeah. Well, I've known about Holiday Matsuri for years. It's just like the first time I heard about it, I was like, that sounds kind of fucking lame. Like a Christmas.
You
anime.
sound
And then you see
real.
videos.
You sound
Yeah,
real
yeah, I
interested.
saw the video.
Last time you talked about it.
Well, that's because I had learned how gas it is. Because the first time I remember, it was like me and my family went to Disney World, and we were sitting at a Denny's. Fucking like it was like 5 people in like full anime cosplay walked in. They were right next to us. My dad was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I was like, "What the hell's going on?" Like, and I looked it up. I was like, "Oh shit, there's an anime convention." But I just thought it was like some local bullshit.
Yeah, it's like must be trash.
I thought it was like
Garbage.
that Hero Academia convention we went to,
Oh,
type
yeah.
level shit.
That wasn't bad. Oh, they had the
That wasn't too.
they had the voice actor for All Might.
So the voice actors
Like
that were
Overton
there
or something?
were great. I'm just saying, like, I did not like the venue.
Oh, okay. It was a
It was
My Hero. It was a
Yeah.
My Hero convention in Pensacola.
Yeah, we were just chilling one day. And, like, I think I saw it.
shit. They had a little.
No, it was like Fort Walton Beach.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was pretty far.
Oh. Still.
Yeah. But like we were just chilling one day, and I saw it on Facebook, and I hit Jock up, and we drove over there, and it wasn't bad. It was just I
Yeah.
didn't like the venue.
Right.
Like, it was definitely worth it to go see.
All Might.
Not Carly.
It was All Might was there. It was
Chris Sabat. Christopher Sabat.
Yeah.
The voice of it's weird that you say All Might. I'm like Vegeta, Zoro, fucking All Might. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody. That was like the voice of Bulma was there.
Yeah. You chatted with her for a
yeah,
little bit, didn't
she
you?
was mad cool. I really
Yeah.
fucked with her.
Who is she
How old she
in
is?
My Hero?
How old is Bulma? From the voice actor.
Didn't we ask? Oh, her actual age.
Monica
I have no
Riales,
idea.
that's her name. I heard she got like some controversy recently. I don't know about all that shit though. There was like a lot of shit going down with like Vic Mignogna and like he was the voice of the dude from Full Metal Alchemist. What's his name?
Who, Ed?
Yeah.
Edward Ulrich.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he was Broly. He got accused of like groping people and like all the
Edward.
Yeah.
What?
Just being
Damn.
very, I don't know. And it's like it's gone back and forth for years where like he's proven his innocence, but then oh my god, dude, no, he was
Lots of
it's like he
heartbroken
was like in the process
chicks.
of like clearing his name, and then he was in a Zoom call, and like his camera like fucking like he bumped the screen and it came down, and like he was in his boxers.
Yeah.
And, like it was, dude. It was
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
like
You in your own damn house, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, he definitely flopped for sure. That was he definitely fumbled.
But it was like it was crazy, like how long all of that felt, because it was like it was so awkward, because it was like.
He was like, "Oh no, my camera."
Yeah, I'm sure that's not what it was, but that's just what it looked like. Like
He trying to sell that
was
OnlyFans
like-
content.
it was just like the way that it looked like he just
Was not in a rush to pick it up.
Yeah, he just turned it into NPC and just like showed his fucking drawers. Like I was like, oh man, that's so tough. Like,
My link is in the bio.
but the thing is, like, he didn't even like he didn't pick it back up and put it. Like, I think he just turned it off.
He was probably in a. He
Yeah.
might have been panic. He might have been
Yeah.
panicking. He's like, fuck.
I've definitely done that shit before. Not like in a Zoom call, but like I remember when I was younger, like I had some obscene material on my computer screen. My mom walked in, and like my brain just forgot how to turn off my monitor, so I just slammed my fucking monitor. My whole ass monitor, bro. It was like, yeah, I was so mad because it was back when people used to do like the Rickroll thing.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Rickroll, it was fucking Lemon Party. Which, if you don't know what that is, I'm not gonna explain it.
Is that? I know what that is.
Yes.
I think I remember what it is.
I was in a chat room, and one of my friends was like, "Hey, here's the newest Pokemon reveal or some shit." I was like, "Cool," and I clicked it. I was like, "Oh no!" Like right as my mom walked in, I was like,
Does it involve a bunch of old dudes?
"Yes,
Okay.
yes, it is
I know
that
what
one."
you're talking- yeah, I know what you're talking
Bunch of old dudes having a swell time in the shower.
Oh, I don't think I want to know. Never
Just
It's like-
Just a normal bathing scene.
But-
you know,
oh,
it's
no,
nothing
it
out of
was-
ordinary.
It was, and it was like every time you try to click out of it, it just moves to a different part of the screen. So you can't click out of it. You literally have to reboot your shit.
It's fucked up.
Or I'm sure, like, if you just control it.
Control W or something, yeah.
But like,
when you're young,
I
you
was
just-
like 13 or 14. I don't know how to do that shit.
I would probably punch my monitor.
Your mom was saying this shit.
Sean?
You like, oh shit.
I still have my hand in the monitor. Like, hey, mom, what you
Mama.
Is everything good in there? Yeah. You know these fucking flies.
I
You know.
was just really trying to get the dirt off my screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really trying to-
Yeah, we ran out of.
String got a whole hole through it, just shooting out sparks.
I used up all my tissue for other activities, so I had to.
I remember. So here's the thing: is like, you know, white people don't use lotion. So like, so you know, like whatever I got on my lotion shit, I know she was looking at me sideways.
Your mom?
Yeah. I literally just wanted to like improve my skin quality.
She just wasn't. She was so confused.
yeah,
Like, what are you?
Yeah, she walking in with the fucking the cocoa butter. She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Hey, I moisturize daily. Like this is what you're supposed to do.
I do too.
Look
But
at my
it was
beautiful, my beautiful skin.
it's like number one being a
Porcelain.
dude. Being a dude. The world is like, you take care of your skin or you gay. Like,
Hell no, I'm trying not to have no wrinkles. I'm gonna be like 60. I'm
Well,
gonna
if
be
you-
like 20.
Well, if you're black, it's different, man. If you black, you come out. You just got
well,
cocoa
dead
butter out
skin
there.
shows more
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
As a white person,
Oh yeah, I
you
know.
just walk around. Nobody fucking knows, bro. Like,
Shit.
so
I think normally
it'll show eventually though.
eventually,
Eventually it's gonna show.
Eventually.
Sometimes, I mean, yeah. I think, dude, I was asking some of my other, like, people that I knew who were white. I would ask them, like, on average, how often do you use lotion? And I swear it would be like, it would say, yeah, maybe like twice a month or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
actually
blown.
that's a lot higher
Yeah.
than most people.
I know a few white folks that like, yeah, let's put on lotion and everything. Like when you're coming out
Yeah.
the shower, like,
Let me, all right.
Like girls,
I get out when
girls do it, but it's like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
dudes. The farthest like white dudes go is 2-in-1 shampoo
it's crazy.
when it comes to skincare. And that's not even skincare. That's just like
I put that shit on when I wake up, after I get out the shower, before I go to bed.
No,
It is a ritual.
like, compliments I've gotten before, like, I used to before I started doing too much construction shit, not wearing gloves. But it's always just be like, oh, your hands are so soft. Nice. Like, and it's like, can I feel your skin? And I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. Like, wait. Yeah. that was a fucking, like, that was a talking point.
What do you do when white people ask to touch your hair?
I'm like, alright, if my hair
that before?
What the fuck he's talking?
If bro, like, I can't stand that, like, cause my hair, like, I shape my shit with my hands meticulously, and once it's shaped, you won't even see me touch it myself. So somebody just asks to touch my hair, I'm like, bro. And like some people like go in for it without even like asking, and I see them going for it, and I'm like,
it's usually girls who ask, but usually like white girls who ask, but
what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, they're just like, your hair looks so cool, it looks so good or whatever, and I'm like, oh, thanks, and then they're like, can I touch it? It looks. I was just like, no, bro. Like, no, man. Like, you know how long it took to get it like this?
About, like, when people touch, like, my face, like, my hair, it was like, what?
See,
you need to chill out.
And I got a specific reason for the face. I can't stand the face. And some people like feel real comfortable with that for some reason.
Touching your face?
Yeah. Like, especially like out and about, like dreams and shit before.
What you mean they used to be touching your face, man?
Like
slathering their hands on your fucking cheeks.
Like just a passerby, like, let me feel up on your cheeks. What's it? How does that shit going down?
I can't even explain the scenario right now.
I need to know what's the protocol? Like, how did this shit go
all
down?
of them say, look here. All of them say is when motherfuckers touch your face, it causes acne. It's not good for it.
Yeah.
So you ain't supposed to touch people's face.
Okay, well, most people also just have dirty hands. Dudes especially. Dudes.
You know how many people I see? Well, you go out, right, and you go to like a bathroom in a bar.
Yep.
Bro, you know how many people you see walking that motherfucker that don't wash their hands?
Dude, I swear to God, I think it's like 70% of dudes don't wash their hands.
I'm like, bro.
Hold on.
Are you running the math on this?
I do, because I looked that shit up and I was like, no way. But then I thought about it. I was
that's not just a dude. That's a chick thing too. Like nobody they don't be washing their hands. Like nobody.
I think dudes are way worse about it though.
Yeah. Only place I'm bad about it is when I'm at work out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm trying to eat lunchtime. Yeah, shit, one guy shit like motherfucker eat
69%. 69% of dudes do not be washing their fucking hands.
Holy shit.
That's wild.
Everybody's wondering why Corona was so crazy, bro. Motherfuckers didn't give a shit.
Yeah, it's basic hygiene.
That's why I fist bump everybody. If I don't know you or whatever, they go in for. I don't care if they go in for like the hand or whatever. I just like, yo, what's up?
Yep.
Especially if I don't know you, man.
I mean,
well, most of the time.
Nothing pisses me off more than going to Deb's and they got sweaty ass hands. I'm like, come on, man. Slather fucking sweat all over your fingers, bro. That shit is disgusting.
I feel like that's an hour.
What?
I feel like that's an hour, isn't it?
5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know you said the timer.
Yeah.
What else have y'all like? I mean, what's been new? What's y'all watch
Like I said, I just been playing Metroid.
I've been grinding.
Metroid hard though.
I've been playing Metroid.
Just like learning camera bullshit, lighting bullshit, editing, like working on other shit. I've been drawing. That's crazy that's happened.
Yeah, keep it up. I mean, keep it going. You can turn it into something big. Like, you know, just focus in.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. Is like I've been I posted it earlier, but I was like, what do you guys think about like drawing thumbnails?
Oh yeah, do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have the time.
I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like what do you think about like drawing a thumbnail versus like, you know, like the YouTuber clickbait bullshit.
It just depends on how much time you have for it. Cause if you were to draw it, you definitely could. It's just it takes some more time.
Do you have commissions open?
Huh?
Do you have commissions open?
No, not yet.
You gonna open up your commissions?
Maybe around like the beginning of next year.
All right.
What are you working on, man?
I can't. Hey, man, I can't.
This man signed an NDA.
I can't. No, I haven't. I got it's a bunch of shit I got going on that I need to actually like fucking finish. But,
I feel that.
I believe in investing in my surrounding homies, and I'm gonna pay good dollar just to be like, oh, I had to draw one of the thumbnails or something. I want to see
You
what
draw
you
a
do.
thumbnail.
Shit, I can't draw for shit.
I don't give a fuck. That makes it even better.
It kind of does make it better.
That makes it even
I mean,
better.
I'm pretty,
Like,
like,
even regular gonna be drawing the thumbnails.
I can go off the top with some creative shit, but that shit, skill wise, look ugly as fuck.
Well, okay. How
Like-
about this? How about you take a screen grab of the video, take your left hand and just trace over it. Simple.
My left
It'll look
hand.
yeah. So that way it still looks super crude as fuck. Because I'm assuming y'all aren't trying to make it like take all the time to make it look really
I was
nice.
just gonna do like a little simplistic, whatever.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
I'm saying it could look fucking hilarious if you just like.
Or we get one person to draw one person.
Once you draw an actual thumbnail.
What? You talking about like a
The thumbnail.
No.
Wait.
No. I get that sounds. Here's the thing. It might sound like
you are excluded from this conversation.
I thought it was good.
that would not look good.
Unless we're making a video on Spy Kids, I'm not sure that's gonna fucking work. Dude, I finally saw something. You know, I keep talking about like that fucking microwave. they have in the
Them
first
dumb
movie.
niggas.
No, I'm not even talking about that. The microwave that they have, where they just, like they have a little packet they put in the microwave and it's like boom fresh McDonald's. Dude, I think about that shit constantly. But somebody at TikTok finally fucking uploaded that clip. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't we have this shit, dude? I was like, thank you. Somebody fucking gets it.
That shit hard. That shit was hard.
It's almost 2023 and I can't fucking print McDonald's, dude. What the fuck?
That's that real astronaut food.
Get you some space food, bro.
I was that like out of everything in that movie that fucked me up the most, and out of every spy movie or anything, fuck James Bond, bro. He does not get McDonald's in the microwave. That
Yo.
shit was crazy. She had a fucking Big Mac in that shit.
Dude, remember in Lightyear they also had like portable space food, but apparently this shit they said it tasted really good. Well, they said it looked terrible, but then when they were eating it, it's like, yo, this shit is gas. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. It's like, oh, that's pretty
All I
good.
remember is it was like they had the fucking like ham.
It looked disgusting. Oh, a ham
Yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that up.
They replaced the bread with more
That-
ham.
That made me violent.
Yeah, that was
Like that shit was ass for no reason.
I was low key.
That
That
shit
shit
looked
pretty
kinda
depressing movie for real.
It was mid as fuck.
Like, I enjoyed it, but it was just really depressing for me. I like.
Why was it depressing?
Well,
Bro,
the
like-
first 20 minutes were pretty, because every time he went through the loop, he just saw his commander just like slowly get
Everybody
older. Yeah.
gone.
What's
Yeah.
crazy is like Toy Story 2 is still like the saddest fucking Pixar movie.
It is pretty sad.
Like I couldn't watch it for years just because like it just made me sad.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't watch it.
Jesse's
that
story?
scene with the Jesse,
Yes.
yeah, with the song.
Yeah, dude, I was working overnight and I was listening to a Disney playlist on Spotify and that song popped up.
No.
I had to skip it. I actually had to skip it because I
my
couldn't.
God, dude.
Dude, when she left me. I was like, nah, man, I can't do this.
Oh.
I can't do it.
Dude, that shit depressed me so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everybody's like Toy Story 3 is sad. I didn't think it was sad.
I mean, it definitely had some very emotional moments, but
But he gives it to like a child in need at the end.
well, we're talking about when they're all holding hands, accepting death on like the big furnace. You remember that
I
shit?
didn't give a fuck. I didn't
Oh
give a
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Oh,
That shit actually did get me.
You
That
guys
shit-
ever
that
see
shit's
that
kinda
video
sad.
where the guy edited it so where it actually ends right there? And like he was watching it with his mom who hadn't seen it before.
Yeah.
So it's just like they go and it's just like it rolls the credits. She's like, what the fuck? That's it?
Did y'all see Toy Story 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't think I saw Toy Story 4 actually.
I thought it was like the only time that I've ever seen like a story unnecessarily continue that like I was like
Okay with it, yeah. Cause dude, I was going in. I said, man, this movie for me had a lot to prove, like the
Yeah.
justification for even like being in a movie.
Yeah.
And at first, dude, Forky could have got shot for all I gave him.
He
bro.
was
I
Oh,
did
that's
not
the one with the fork
Yeah.
and plastic.
But-
okay.
But
yeah,
no,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no.
I
If
remember
you
that
want
one.
no, if you watch the entire movie, it actually somewhere along the line, it's like,
It wasn't bad.
It was pretty good. Especially at the very end. I was like,
I remember that shit though. Like,
I was like,
we used to make like some makeshift shit. You see, like I got all my real ass toys. And
yeah.
I got this like little plastic stick or some shit, and I put like some tape on it or something, and be like, oh yeah, this my nigga stick.
Boo boo. Alright. Well.
Goku fighting stick right now.
That's that.
Stick too strong though.
My mom got me a transformer that I made her take back because I cannot put that bitch together. I said, Mom, I had to be like 5 or 6. I was like, Mom, this is no, this is not for the streets. You should take this shit back.
I watched this one bit where this guy was talking about like he started smoking at like age 12, but he was still playing with the action figures, so he's like 14. So he was sitting there playing like his WWE shit in the ring.
When he smoked?
Yeah, and he fucking out and he got started smoking, and he was like,
damn, these motherfuckers really talking.
Like what's that one movie where the toys come to life?
It's Toy Story.
Toy Story?
No, all right, that was bad. It was
Small Wonder.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers.
Yeah, the one they're like military and
Small
shit.
Soldiers.
Yeah.
That was the shit actually.
Yeah, bro. The good toys, whatever, the ones that were like Wookiees, whatever the fuck.
The gore.
They got their ass beat.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I don't think they won a single fight. They got clapped up and down the street.
It's crazy because it looked like they should have been getting their ass beat. Like the way that they were built.
But they did.
They looked so
did.
optimal.
What were they anyway? Like the other, he looked like he was like Duke Nukem.
They were like,
but like or
yeah,
some shit.
they had super programmed chips inside of them or something like that.
Yeah.
And they got brought to life, and then they were trying to take over. I can't remember exactly what them niggas were doing actually, but they just had beef.
They were just
with
trying to
everybody.
run the hands because they were like programmed to be like
fighters,
like what they were.
Yeah, the story written behind.
Oh, they were programmed.
They were at war with them. Or
The Jews, yeah.
So. No, that movie was good.
I just remember the event. I think they kidnapped that chick.
Whatever.
They were all about the business.
Yeah. Didn't one of them get like stabbed?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of them gets put in like a sink disposal. And then,
No, I mean like the actual kids.
Yeah.
And
They
get
actually
like cut
stabbed one of them in like the hand. They were going hard as fuck.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. They was about it for real.
I just remember them like putting one of their homeboys in the fucking.
They put him
like torn up.
You remember the nigga got fried in the fucking electrical pole?
Yeah.
They got fucked.
He got
up.
barbecue, bro. Sweet heat chips.
Bro, that was a good ass movie, bro. Me and Cody used to watch that shit all the fucking time.
Oh my god.
Shit.
They had a video game too for the PlayStation, I think. And I think that was pretty good.
I'm gonna go out on a limb to say that shit probably wasn't good. It probably
I used
wasn't.
to think Sonic 3D was good too. 3D Blast. So
Yo, what?
yeah.
Get out of here.
You know who actually had a really good movie tie-in game? Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2.
They did for the 64.
It was on 64 and it was on PlayStation.
Yeah,
that shit was tight.
actually really good. I remember
It was almost like a Banjo Kazooie type collectathon game.
Yeah.
I
Where
still got that shit.
yeah, think about it, like the world is just like your neighborhood essentially, and you start out in like Andy's house, and you have to do shit like pop the hood or whatever, and use the hood as a trampoline to get up to like higher shelves where you can collect shit. It was really good.
And then you got into the backyard.
Yeah, that game was actually also kind of fucking hard too.
I didn't get past the backyard.
That shit was kind of difficult.
Shit was hard.
No, it was. There was one level where you're on this like construction site, and it was just a complete like if you fall off like the girders, you just have to start over again. You have to climb that bitch back up.
That's so fucked.
But that shit was good. That was
Disney
good.
games used to be like 100% gas. Like the PS1 Hercules was good. Lion King, Aladdin, fucking.
Oh, Aladdin started a bunch of shit.
I heard the first Toy Story game was good too. I didn't play it.
I didn't play it.
Yeah, but yeah, we're over an hour.
Yeah.
So we're good.
All right.
All right, motherfuckers. Y'all don't die. Drink water. Get your protein.
I don't give a fuck.
Nah, eat.